Hello everybody, this is Jean the Computer Tutor, and today I'm going to give you a tutorial in some quick tips and tricks that you can use in your Gmail account that I think are going to help you to operate a little more smoothly in your email account. So the first thing you need to do is to just get logged in to your Gmail and get onto the main screen, which you can see right here on my screen. And the first thing that I would like to talk about is when you begin an email account with Gmail, they turn on a lot of settings that you may not really want to have there. For example, I noticed when I opened this account that there's this advertisement line up here which is just always showing a different ad. And I didn't really care for that, so I wanted to figure out how to turn that off. And the way that you do that is you go up to the little gear, which is your settings gear, and you click on that. And then you also select settings. And then inside of your settings tab, there's a whole lot of different things in here. We're going to cover a few of the different options as we go through this tips and tricks. But the first thing I want you to do is to come up to this top line and click where it says Web Clips. And you'll notice that by default there's a box checked here that says Show My Web Clips in the above the inbox. That is the advertisement. So if you uncheck the box and then just click back on your inbox, you'll see that now that advertisement that was up here is now gone. And that just is one less thing that you have cluttering up your screen. So I think that's a handy little trick. The second thing that I found when I opened up this email account was that it was very congested over on this left-hand side. You have your inbox with different labels, and then further down below you have your chat information, and I just found it to be rather congested. So the way that you can sort of lay out your screen a little bit differently is, again, going back up to the gear and click on settings. And then the option I would like you to take this time at the top is the one that says Labs. And if you click on this, you'll see that Google says this is experimental stuff that they're doing. I looked through most of these and I found one. If you just do in the search for a lab field there, if you just type the word chat and then search by hitting enter, you should find a lab that's called Right Side Chat. And what that is going to do is move this chat functionality over onto the right hand side of your mail screen. So all you have to do is click the enable button and then go down to the bottom and say save changes. And that will reload your email screen. And now you can see that things are looking a little bit clearer because I have my chat function over here and I have my inbox and other information over here. Another thing that I wanted to share in this tips and tricks is when you turn on an email account with Google, you'll notice a couple of things. One is that when things are in bold, that means those are emails that have not yet been opened. If things are shaded and not in bold, those are emails that you have read. Now on some emails you'll notice there's a parenthesis with a number in it, and what that means is Gmail collects all of your emails that you've had with a person. So for example, in this example, Jennifer sent me an email, I responded back to her, and then she replied back to me. So there were 3 pieces of communication that went between us, and Gmail likes to group all of these emails together into one. So if I open up this email, I can see here's the threaded discussion that we've had. I'm going to go back to my email box, and I prefer to have all of my emails listed separately. So rather than having them all grouped together here, I prefer to have them separate. So the way that you can do that is to, again, go up to your Settings tab and click on Settings. And on the General tab, so the first link up here is where you should be. You're just going to scroll down a little bit until you get to where it says Conversation View. And I'm going to click the Conversation View Off option, scroll down to the bottom, and then I'll say Save Changes. That reloads my email, and you can see now those two emails that were sent to me by Jennifer are now separate items. And I just like things to be broken up separately like that. It's just easier for me to follow, and I don't miss anything. Some people like having the threaded discussions, but I find that I rather have them separated out. Another thing I wanted to show you under Settings, again, go up, click the gear, and click on Settings, is sometimes you might want to have a signature on each of your emails that you send out. So under the General tab, you're going to scroll down until you get to this where it says Signature, and you're going to, if you want to have a signature up here at the end of each of your emails, you click the little bullet below No Signature so that you're turning it on. And here I'm going to just type Jean Campbell. Oops. And then I will scroll to the very bottom and say Save Changes. And now every time I send an email, it will have my name at the bottom of the email. You can also put things in your signature file, such as your address and phone number, and just pertinent information that you think would be good for someone getting an email from you to have. So those are my tips and tricks for the day. I hope you found these useful. If you would like more information on any sort of computer tutoring or help, please go to jeanthecomputertutor.com and write me a quick note, and I'll get right back to you and we can work something out. Hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye.